Welcome to our mathematics class. In this lesson, we will focus on introduction to trigonometric equations. We will look at three examples. The first one is sin alpha is equals to 0,823. The second one is cos alpha equals to 0,182. The third one is tan alpha is equals to 2,660. Let us look at the first example. Sin alpha is equals to 0,823. Now, what we are required to do here is to finally say alpha is equals to so much. But here we realize that the sine function is applied to the angle alpha, and as a result giving it a ratio of 0,823. So we need to undo the application of sine to angle alpha, and the way to do that is through what is called the arcsine of alpha, which now is applied to sine alpha in this case, and is also applied to the ratio on the right hand side, meaning that we are applying the arcsine on both sides. And as a result, on the left hand side will remain with alpha, and on the right hand side will remain with arcsine of 0,83. And when we apply this on the calculator on 0,823, we get 55 degrees, which is 55,39 degrees. Now, what I want to mention is step number 2 is just put here so that we may get as to what happened. Where we get the sine and what does it mean? So this function, the arcsine, it's there to undo the sine function applied on alpha. Now let us go and look at the second example. The second example is cos alpha is equals to 0,182. Now, also in this case, we are looking for the value of alpha. So we realize that to angle alpha, we have applied the function cos. And to undo that cos function, we apply the arc cos function, and we apply it on both sides. As a result, we get alpha is equals to the arc cos of 0,182, and applying that on the calculator will yield us 79,51372 degrees, and being done to two correct decimal places, we get 79,51 degrees. Let us look at the third example. Tan alpha is equals to 2,660. In this case, the function tan is applied to angle alpha, but in solving for x, we are looking for alpha. So to undo the application of tan on alpha, we apply the arctan function, which gives us alpha is equals to the arctan of 2,660, and doing that on the calculator gives us 69,39675 degrees. When done to two decimal place, it gives us 69,40 degrees. This comes to the end of our lesson. Thank you very much for being part of this lesson. I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson, where we will look at using the functions that we have not done yet, which are the cot, the sec, and the cosecant. How can we solve equations that involve such functions?